Hello and welcome. Today we're checking out In Other Waters. This is a sci-fi exploration game being developed by Jump Over the Age and came out just a couple days ago here on Steam. I'll put links below and everything so you can check it out. So basically what's going on here as we get this sort of opening intro scene here is it's a very story-driven kind of a thing where we're on some sort of alien world and we actually play as an artificial intelligence. We are the suit, the underwater suit of some archaeologist. I don't know archaeologist, but a explorer, xenobiologist is the word. And we are searching for someone is the main story here, but it's all about sort of exploring and this mysterious alien ocean is what the Steam page tells me. So that's the whole idea here. All kinds of things will be popping up on us. It's about well, I guess we'll just find out when we get in here. But that's the idea. So it's Jump Over the Age is the developer, Fellow Traveler is the publisher of this one. But I thought it was worth checking out. It kind of has a if you're familiar with the game Duskers, it's almost like a Subnautica meets Duskers, I guess, idea where we are underwater, but rather than first person, pretty kind of controlling ourselves, we're the AI. We're sort of behind the scenes manipulating things, controlling our suit. As soon as we get through this intro page, though, here, we will get in the game as we boot up. Okay, last known log. Something bad went down. Things are falling apart. User disconnected. Keep on booting up. Okay. Hello? Is someone there? This is Dr. Ellery Vass. I urgently need all systems of this suit activating. I've been locked out. And I'm 20 meters below the surface here. I say again, this is Dr. Ellery Vass. Can any operator personas on this suit please respond? Okay. That's yes, that's no. Alright, good. Operator activate all systems. Pilot authorization granted. Okay, so this is essentially the game for us right here. We've got a few different panels we can look at. We got a utility panel, making sure everything's turned on. Utilities available. Let's see, sampling, sample storage, terminal, retrieval system, all installed. We can go pick things up along the way. There's sort of a survival kind of thing here. We can turn on power systems. Power panel activating, plenty of juice. Oxygen levels. Panels up, rebreather functioning. Off reserve oxygen now. We have the our heading, which way we go in here. Obviously, I'm seeing the heading panel coming up online. Excellent. Depth. Okay, good. The dive panel is active. We are 20 meters below. And we have the scan, the topography. Scan and topography readouts coming through. Looking good. Okay, so whenever we control ourselves, you can kind of see the whole, like we're in sort of a canyon underwater, and all that. You don't seem to know what you're doing. You're not an operator, are you? No. What are you? Why are you installed in this suit? Help me out here. I knew there was something strange about this suit when I got inside. It looks decades old. Look, we don't have time for this, so whatever programming system you are, I need you to work with me. You seem to respond to voice commands, so that's a start. We need to head north. I'll explain once we get going. But right now, I'm locked out of half the systems of this suit. Someone, somehow, has rewritten the permissions only respond to internal messaging. That means you. So I'm going to need you to take control. Let's get moving. Take me north into the reef. Please. Okay, so we can guide the guy however we want, but basically what's going to go on here is we're going to take a scan, and things will pop up, and we'll sort of lead in that direction. We're going to zoom in here a little bit, and we can take a look at that. We've got a southern goalie, steep rock walls, rise up towards the surface on the either side of the floor is layered in pale sand. Sure. Mark it, and let's go. So we're controlling the suit. We're moving towards that spot. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Let's keep heading north. Okay, keep scanning. Spot over this way. We got a narrow pass. Boulder fills the passage, blocking the warm light of Gliese 667. That's the planet we are on right now. Okay, scan that and mark it and go. Okay, keep on scanning. We're going to spot over there. Let's go ahead and mark this one. It is another goalie opening. Here's the passage opens up back into the dappled light of the reef shallows. Okay, mark it. Oh, let's go. And you can see we're moving. This is sort of our scan range here. We've got the whole sea out there. Let's go ahead and look for more stuff. We have one right ahead. Obviously, as time goes on, we'll get a wide variety of things to choose from once we get into the game here. Soft currents. The softly flowing water is filled with glittering particles of organic matter. Signs of rich and thriving life all around. Let's head for it. We get yellow bits. Look, in the water. Are those spores? And those stalks in the west, they look like huge fungi. This is unbelievable. Actual alien life. How could Mene have kept this place a secret? I saw her notes at the base when I landed and some telltale signs of approach, but here it is. First extraterrestrial life humanity ever discovered. I can't believe it. Okay, keep scanning. There we go. Now we got some choices. So we got some bed of stalks over there. Fungal creatures made up of a series of stalks and plates attached to the rock. From dark amber to acid yellow. These stalks are beautiful. I wonder how they feed. How do they grow? How do they communicate? This planet, needs to be studied. Keep scanning creatures and I'll keep notes. Okay? Once we got enough data, I can name and log each species. No matter what happens here, this is vital work. So as you see, as we scan things, we're going to get a little bit of a more into our data gathered system. So we got more up here. We got some more beds of stalks so we can see it goes a little further. Creature's external membrane appears to be made of layers of chitin, like earth arthropods and fungi. We have a southern nursery protected by the ridges from the strong northern currents. This could be a safe haven for younger, softer species. And we also have a strange stalks. Bed of these creatures coat the pale rocks. Are they plants or animals? Let's go there. Market, let's go there. Scurrying away. What are those creatures that were hidden among the stalks? Quickly, try to get a scan. Okay. We have a bed of stalks, seeing complex pattern of contracting and expanding slits in this stalk's membrane. Mouths or sensing organs. What about you over there? Colonies are producing a shifting hum. Perhaps it's some form of communication. Where do you go? Stalk patch. Stalks here are furred with spores which appear to be drifted down from the northern part of the reef. Okay, let's go there. Stalks are covered in spores of all sizes. Perhaps we can sample one of the larger ones? I'm in position. You'll have to take the sample. Open up the sampling utility. Okay, so let's go over here. And we got to go kind of find this guy. There he is right there. So we got to go and close it in, bring him in. All right, we got ourselves our first spore sample. Biological samples are vital tools for analyzing and understanding creatures. But this suit should allow you to deploy any sample back into the ocean. How about you test it out? Hold and drag it over the central compass. So you right, boink. Okay. And away he goes. Great. It's working as it should. Look, those creatures are coming for the spores. Why the ones in particular, I wonder? I don't know. Perhaps different spores carry different compounds, each with specific purpose or message. What do you think? Could the spores be a way of communicating between different colonies? Sure. Isn't that strange? Fungi on Earth form networks of exchange. Maybe these stalks do the same. Anyway, sorry. I'm not sure why Let's keep moving. Okay, we got more stalks over here. We got beds of stalks. We're getting there. Seeing spores entering and exiting the slits on the surface of the stalk. Something is being exchanged. We also have more stalks. Colonies seem to be broken up into individual patches, and then larger groups over a wide area. We have a smooth boulder up ahead. A huge rock sits among the layers of lichen. Could it have been thrown here during a volcanic activity in the planet's history? Let's go look at it. Yes, let's scan. Got more of these guys. Reef stalks. Okay, here we go. New species have been logged. We got all the data we needed. So fungal creature, which communicates through sound and spores and interlocking ecosystems sealed across the reef. I'm uploading my initial notes. Let's call these reef stalks. Very clever. We classify the species in the lab. Okay. We saw all those already. Yeah, we know what those things are. Let's go up here. Let's head that way. What do we got? Nothing? Keep scanning. Ooh, what are you? You are an agile creature. Striped with luminous colors, these flexible flapping creatures move rapidly through the water with little effort. Such lively creatures. And so colorful, too. I'm start logging my observations. Okay. What do we have over there? We have another stalk patch. Among the spore-clogged stalks are piles of small stones. Creature have gathered them here, or just currents? We'll go take a look at it. Okay, sampling available. Let's go ahead and get it. Yeah. This way. Close that in there. Get ourselves a fungal seed. Bring it in. Okay, fungal seed. Stalk spore, containing a complex cocktail of minerals and compounds. Perfect. Oops, right down. Let's go to scan. Okay, I think that's the nursery we just came from. Yep, there's the nursery. Ooh, grab that guy. We got an agile creature again. We got another one of those guys. Let's go look over here just in case there's something we missed. I don't know that there is, but just in case. Here in the nursery. Oh, there's little squeaky guys. Anything? I don't think so. So let's head back. Okay, we'll go back over here, then we'll make our way back up north here, which is where we're supposed to be going. Another sampling's available? Sure, I'll grab another one. Bring those guys in. Yeah, bring them all in. Okay, let's go do our scan here. Got one right up this way, which is a spore flow. Spores from the main part of the reef are brought into the southern nurseries here by steady current. Let's go there. Okay. Hey, can I ask you something? Yeah, what? I've worked with AI programs before, but you aren't like them. They are predictable, programmatic, dull. Their intelligence allows them to log and process data, that's all. But you're different. I feel like you are alive. Understand what I'm saying? Sure. Then you are different. I'm glad I'm not just imagining it. But what are you? What are you doing in this suit? It's the beginnings of a love story, I think. Let's go look over here. We've got a northern current running into the reef slows here, but further north, the water whips down the rift with incredible speed. Let's go there. We haven't got to the point of changing our depth yet. If it's even possible, we'll see when that happens. We got more of these spores over this way. We've got a long rift over that. We can see how it kind of a chasm-like. Let's go look. Let's go look over there. A whole line of spores there. Anything over here? Can I go down there? Strong current. Flecked with spores, this water runs fast and hard. The suit can't push any further north here without better propulsion. Okay. I do believe we can go and upgrade our suit along the way. I think that's part of the game. The arch is covered in hardened stalks. Perhaps the slow currents passing through brought the spores to settle here. Let's go look over there. So it's like a big story game, but there's of course, mystery is a big part of this as well. Let's go and do some scanning here. What do we have here? What are you? Large stalk, static creature made up of one huge flexible stalk. Unclear if its sway is due to current or produced by stalk's own body. The stalk's own body. Huge stalks are incredible, each one a vertical ecosystem. They're leaking spores into the water as fruiting bodies attach to their skin bloom. Okay, what are you? Large stalk. Many of these stalks are leaking particles into the water as they sway. And we have large growth. These large stalks sway all around the basin, almost resemble branchless trees bending in the storm. Let's go there. I hear noises. Did you see that? Stalks responded to our movement. They extended as we passed through the arch. Perhaps it was the sound that we made when we moved through. We should be careful not to get trapped here. This suit's power capacity is limited. Okay. What are you all about? We got a large stalk. Chitin of this stalk's membrane is very hard but flexible. Flexibility is given by a surface of overlapping plates. And we have feeding grounds. There's a lot of activity ahead. Among the rocks ahead, creatures are grazing on and living among the stalks, forming a complex ecosystem. Okay, let's go check it out. That guy's scurrying about over there. Look, over the southwest, the stalk is totally calcified. Looks like a good sample candidate. Which one? This guy? Large stalk. That guy. Plates of the stalk surface passing over one another must be producing this distinctive hum. What are you? A shelled creature. Mobile creature with a large translucent cell and 4 swimming appendages. Uses in rapid rowing motion. Creatures have such beautiful translucent shells. I'll start logging data on them as soon as we find them. Okay. What are you? Calcified stalk. That's the one he wants me to go to. Let's look at these real quick. We got a large stalk over there. Yeah, these are the same ones. We got that one over this way as well. It's safe to assume that the singing of these stalks relates to the communication between colonies seen elsewhere. What are you? Forest path. Growth gets heavier as we travel north in this stalk forest. Something about giving it that name makes it feel safer, more familiar. Let's go head over here. That's where he wants me to go. Get ourselves a sample of that calcified stalk. Okay, stalk looks dead. Open up the sampling panel and we can extract the sample of the outer membrane. Okay. I'll grab you. Some fungal tissue. There's another one down here? Yeah, I'll take you too. Bring it on in. Okay. The kite appears to be hardened with calcium carbonate. could be useful if we need to boost our power. Oh, yeah? Okay. The suit is able to metabolize organic compounds to produce fuel. Just drag them into the power panel. Okay. Can we do it right now? Displays how much oxygen our... Yeah, let's do it. There you go. Ah, displays how much oxygen our power each sample can produce. No point wasting important samples. Does it tell me? With these, we can keep one sample so we can analyze it back to the base and use another for power boost. Okay. Got it. Let's scan. few more of those sing stalk is what we're going to call that one. Large stalks which sway, producing a distinctive hum or groan, part of this network of stalks which is found across the reef. Name of these sing stalks. That strange hum they produce. I wonder what is its precise function, I wonder. We have overgrown pass. Space between the rocks here is thick with stalks. Elaborate patterns they trace across the reef is beautiful. So we either go there, we can go back over here to the forest, which is up that way. Let's just go, let's go this way. The overgrown pass here and see what we can find. Do some more scans here. We got to make it right here, I guess, north. There's another agile creature. Something over here, though. A bare canyon. Rocks here are clear of stalks and other growth. Is there absence of territorial marker or just a side effect? Well, let's go find out, I suppose. Forget the spooky forest. Yeah, that's it. Nothing. Cavern edge. Large cavern drops down to the reef here. Entrance is shadowed by surrounding rocks. Yeah, there's a lot of activity going on over here in the topography. Yeah, scan. We have a southern canyon. Water is still in the yawning entrance to the cavern. There are no signs of stalks or reef life around the entrance. We want to go there. This is not north. Go drop on down. Okay, 25 meters. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Let's scan. We have stalk patches. Patchy sunlight coming through the broken cavern roof is enough to allow stalks to grow here, if that is what they require. Let's go this way. Do some more scanning. We got these, what are you? You the reef stalks all around? What are you? Tall stalk. Tall, bubble-coated stalk which sits among the reef stalk colonies, covered in wide, irising pores. Tall stalks seem to watch over the smaller colonies. I'm logging these notes. Okay. What are you? Glittering stalk. Soft sunlight spills down on this long, thin stalk, stretching towards the light. Coating of large, glassy bubbles. Glitters on its skin. I'll check you out. Oh, we got sampling? Yeah, let's sample. I'll grab you. Bring it in. And I'll grab you. And there was another one, wasn't there? Yeah. Gaseous bubbles are intriguing. They sure are. I can use that here, right? Here we go. Interior gas with this elevated pressure. This membrane ruptured, the sac would screech as it depressurized. Is this part of the stalk communication system we've seen across the reef? Wait, I have an idea. Try deploying one of those, one by that blocked tunnel over there. I want to see how the stalks react. Just drag one over. Over here? That's what you wanted? Clogged tunnel. Yeah? I can't. You want it over here, right? Okay. That good now? Vector clear. Okay. They're retracted, so its bubbles must be some kind of signal system. I'll call them shrill sacs for that squeak. You can use these to get through the heavy growth ahead. Okay. Let's get moving. We have a blind corner. Cavern curves its way in both directions here. Hard to see the way ahead. Well, let's go. So I guess you're wondering where we are headed. There's a way station just north of here on a finger of this reef. I want to find it. My shuttle touched down just hours ago at a floating research base to the south. That's where I found this suit. I'm here looking for Dr. Nomura, chasing a message all the way from Earth. I must sound mad coming out here to a planet in the tail of Scorpius just to follow a message. Wait, you. You do know where we are, don't you? No. But how? We're on Glee 667cc, a supposedly unremarkable world, if it wasn't for all this life. Somehow the exoplanet extraction core must have passed it by. How did Monet not know to come here? How did she know to come here? Is that why she contacted me? To verify her discovery? But then where is she? Look, let's find that way station. Then I can start piecing together what's going on. Okay. Got it. Thin passage. Cavern narrows here, and small eddies of water twirl in the silt. Seem to be hitting the edge of this cavern here. We have a cavern entrance. Current can be felt drifting through the cavern entrance, bringing it with warm clouds of silt. Let's go there. Okay, let's head on back up. And I guess on out of here. We've got some tall stalks there. We've seen them before. They have different bubbles all over them. We've got a glittering stalk. We've seen that before. And we have this guy here, which is a large clearing. Can't help but feel some unseen process is shaping the growth patterns of this reef. What invisible borders am I crossing? I don't know. Let's go check it out. What are you? Rock outcrop. Scattered boulders and steep rifts of the southern reef suggest a violent geological past. Okay. A little blocked way there. What are you? Isolated stalk. Unlike the other specimens, this large stalk sits alone, away from the lower beds. It is hard to tell if this is a beginning of a colony or its end. Can I go pick some pieces off of it? Can I? No. Okay. We got a stalk passage. Stalks are more sparse between the rock outcrops. Might be the easiest path north, if I can clear the way. We can find a way. We got these squeaky guys. Okay, we got another guy over here. We got a shelled creature again. They glide among the reef's stalks with great care and precision. Appear to be grazing on them. We have a spore clouds. Relative calm of this basin means the water is clogged with spores. We need to go north, though, so let's go check out what this is. Deep forest. Stalks here are thick here. Sea of amber waving fingers must be cleared before we can pass through. Can I go there? No, I gotta pop one of these guys out. Which I guess we're gonna put down there. There we go. I cleared it out pretty good. Okay. Forest clearing. Navigating these dense growths is like finding your way in a labyrinth. Moving from clearing to clearing with little sense of what's ahead. Somebody moving up here? Somebody yelling at me? Tall stalk. Some creatures target these tall stalks directly, perhaps because they keep them away from other softer stalks nearby. Glittering stalk, another glittering guy. That's a screeching sat guy. We need to go there and grab that real quick. We need more of those things. So we gotta get through here. Okay, yeah, let's grab some of those. Hopefully more than just one. Yeah, here we go. Grab that guy. We'll come on down here and grab one of those. Bring him up. And your little friend, too. Okay. Pop one in, like, right over there. There we go. Grab that guy, a shelled creature. Another one of those guys. Delicate set of feeding appendages beneath the creature's shell seems to scrape the outer membrane of the stalks. And we've got a signal stalk, which we now know what it is. We're going to call it what? A signal stalk? Tall, bubbling, producing stalks. Those are the guys that are giving us these things. They protect and monitor stalk colonies. I'm going to call these signal stalks for the signaling role that they play. All right. Stalk patterns. The growth patterns of these stalks suggest a complex territorial network. Are we understanding the complexity? Probably not. Okay, we've got, what are you? Glittering stalk, another one of those guys. And I'll grab you. Another shelled creature. When he scrapes the stalks too aggressively, they retract and let out a defensive signal to nearby colonies. There's a clear path here. We got east and west, our stalks, as far as the eye can see, fade off in the silt like the tower of miniature city. I'm going to go over here and grab this sample from this guy first before we go on. Grab that sample here. Grab that one, pull it up, and head down here. Make sure we get all these we need. Okay, there we go. Let's go scan and go back over this way. Oh, there's something over here. Upper forest. This isn't a forest, but it carries the atmosphere of one, being immersed in interlocking natural processes of life and death. Yeah, let's go that way. Can I? It's blocked because of all those guys. You know what? We can unblock it, though. There we go. Let's go that way. We're trying to go up here, I'm guessing. That's it. We're through. This place is overwhelming. So many new species. This is the central reef. I saw it on Manet's map that the shelf flattens out here. Okay. Got a piled stone. Set of smooth stones sitting together in a pile. Could a creature have gathered this here? Is it a nest? I don't know. Let's go there. Grab that guy. Got an adult creature again. Aggressively pursue certain spores, but ignore others completely. Can they detect differences in mineral content? And then you were a shady outcrop. Water beneath this outcrop feels cool. Oceanic. Soft currents scrape sand from the rock face. Yeah, we want to go there. Okay. We've got a forest edge. Last line of thick stalks before the sandy plain. And you are the sandy plain. That must be our place right there. Ripples of silt bounce sunlight back up through the water, giving it a golden glow. Let's go there. It's got to be our spot. Okay, and you are a central plain. The center of this reef is flat and sandy. Few rocks to attach the stalks struggle to seed these waters. There it is. I see the way station ahead. Way station. Set up by Manet Nomura. It's seen better days, but it's still functioning beneath the coating of stalks. Let's go. This place is looking a little worse for wear. Let me see if I can find an access port. Manet never did take care of our equipment. Some things never change. Sorry. Give me a sec. Just trying to... Got it. Okay. We should be able to access any data stored here. Just open the terminal and take a look. This one? Okay. Yeah, map data. Okay. Sync complete. Data released to pilot's console. Logs have been cleared. I expect that, given the secrecy Manet seems to be operating under. But the map data mentions something Manet calls the bloom out across the northern rift. She's been going back and forth to something there, studying it. A unique species, perhaps? Manet, what were you doing here? Why were you keeping this discovery from the world? From me? I'm talking to myself again. Or to whatever you are. Sorry, I don't mean... Let's head back to the research base. I need to think. With this way station operational, we can call in the base's retrieval drone from our utility panel. This drone will be able to pick us up from any area we've got the map data for. Let's head to the base. We've got a lot to figure out. Okay. Come get me, please. Link. Okay. Let's head back. Okay. Booting up. Okay. Hey. Are you back online? I am. Pretty sharp work for a biologist, if I do say so myself. Hooking up that strange casing of yours to the base took some work. And the OS here does not play nicely with whatever you are. You should have access to the select subsystems of the stack now. Manet looks to have repurposed some of them, so not everything is functional. Comms are shot, the generator is only partially working, and one of the retrieval drones is missing. But I booted up the drive bays, mapping systems, and sample storage. The lab is also online with analysis tools and an integrated taxonomy for logging creatures. Take a look. I've already logged creatures we discovered on our last dive. Any logged creatures, I'll also put some sample requests in their taxonomy entries. Fulfill these requests just fine and transfer the samples to the lab, then analyze them. I can use that data to add to the creature study. We need to register those species. head down to the lab level. I'll take a look. I'll also mark the sample request on the drive map. That way we can grab key samples from our studies while we're out in the ocean. We're going back out soon. While you're offline, I spotted a signal, a suit transponder. You can see its location on the dive map. I want to find it. Suit transponder means suit, and that suit means Manet. I need your help. That suit takes both of us to pilot it, and it's the only one I've got. Once you're done exploring the base load into the dive map, we can head out from there. Okay, let's take a look. We got the lab down here. We can see the taxonomy. There's our creatures we found. These guys? The fungal stalks? Oh, yeah, yeah. And there they are, all the stuff we saw about them. Behavior. Okay, cool. Let's go back up here. There's life supports. Let's go to the bay and check out the dive map. Ah, okay, okay. That's where our signal is. Signal, yep, yep. There is the, there's the bloom. There's our way station we just went to. Okay, I see, I see. Okay. Well, we're going to call it a day here. This is In Other Waters. It is available on Steam. I'll put links below and you can check the thing out. I think it's on GOG as well. If it is, I'll put links and all that in the description, of course. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.